Hey everybody, Shavvo here, bringing you another 1 versus 1 match. This is going to be on the map Delta Quadrant, and it's going to be a Zerg versus Zerg against myself. I am the blue Zerg spawning down here on the bottom against Sprek, the red Zerg up here at the top. And as I mentioned before, this map is Delta Quadrant, and I absolutely cannot stand this map. This is a terrible map for Zerg, just all around bad. And I'll tell you why. This expansion over here is just got those rocks there, so you can't break it down, and this expansion up here is horribly undefended, horribly exposed. You got a huge massive choke right here, so it's very difficult to actually get a good expansion going up on this map, especially if you get some early pressure. So I've got an early scout moving out over here just to find my opponent, and I luckily sent him over here in the right direction, and I've got him queued up to go to a couple of places, but he's going to find him in the beginning. And I use a pretty interesting strategy here, one that I actually found on StarCraft's channel, and I'll show you what that is. And I love this strategy. It just works so well in Zerg versus Zerg. I do it almost every time, and every time that it actually works correctly, I win. It is just no doubt about it. It's almost a guaranteed win if you can do it right. And let's see, it looks like Sprek's sending out a scout as well, and I'm throwing down an extractor before I get a pool. So pretty standard play, and there goes my pool right there. And here's what I'm going to do. I've got my drone over here, and I see that he's making an extractor right now. So as soon as the extractor goes down, plop! There goes an evolution chamber, and that effectively blocks all of his gas. His drones have to go all the way around to get the gas, so that's going to slow him down horribly slow down on this gas production, and he's going to have to force himself to make another extractor to come over there if he wants to get any kind of gas. So that's going to slow him down to great lengths, and he's kind of trying to do the same thing to me, and that's, steal a gas. So that's not really going to, do anything to me because I've already got all my gas moving out over here. So this is it's just a great strategy, and I love this strategy because now that's forcing him to make an extra geyser, take that extra time, so now that means I'm going to be ahead. And if he decides to kill this evolution chamber, broodlings pop out of it, so you can actually snipe a couple of drones. So it's a really decent play, and I'm going to go ahead and throw down a baneling's nest over here. I'm not even going to expand right now. I typically try to expand right around this time, but given this map, I just didn't want to, and I'm going ahead and researching the metabolic boost while my baneling's nest is completing or building up there. So here's what I'm talking about. He's going ahead and he's trying to take down my evolution chamber, and as you can see, he's kind of far behind on the gas, or yeah, a little bit far behind, but I got my metabolic boost up right away, and I have some extra gas for a baneling's nest. He's going ahead and continuing to take down that evolution chamber, and this one spine crawler is going to pop. Now here's what I'm talking about. Here come the broodlings. Control the broodlings. Just go ahead and attack one drone, as many as you can, and I got at least one. I think I got two. I didn't really see how many. Well, I think it was one, but still, it's still a pretty good strategy to use because now he's far behind. I got my baneling nest up, making a whole bunch of banelings right now. He's not even thinking about doing that. He's throwing down his baneling's nest very far behind, so he is pretty far behind right now. I've got my 5 banelings over here, and he has a few zerglings, and he threw down a spine crawler to, I guess, try and take out that evolution chamber, but I have a whole bunch of zerglings as well as about 5 banelings. So not too bad, pretty decent getting that inject on the hatchery. Throwing down a spine crawler because I didn't want him to do a run by or anything. My metabolic boost is just not finishing, and I'm going to start moving out over here. Now this is where it gets fun. This is where I love ZVZ or just playing with banelings altogether. And here we go, I'm pushing up. And he doesn't have very many forces right now. So I've got a whole bunch of Zerglings. I'm going to start moving in. I want to separate my banelings. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to try and go for the mineral line. And he sees that, so he is moving his drones out like crazy. I'm surrounding his queen with my Zerglings. He is continuing to move his drones out as fast as he can, trying to micro them like crazy. And I'm going to head him off at the pass, and boom! There goes all of his drones, and he GG's out. So Pretty quick game, pretty fun game. I had a lot of fun with that. I was laughing my butt off when I destroyed all of those drones. So thought I'd show that to you guys because it was a fun game. Not anything special, but still pretty fun. So I hope you enjoy this commentary. More to come.